What's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about how to sell, but it's going to contradict probably what you know. And the easiest way to make a sale is to educate the customer. Hear me. The easiest way to make a sale is to educate the customer. So when you take your time to educate the customer, you are more likely to make a sale. And today I'm going to teach you the 6 steps that you need to know to educate your customer to grow your business. All right? So let's get into the show. What's up, guys? My name's Chris Warrens, founder of Warrior Consulting, and I help entrepreneurs in their first year hit the 7-figure mark and scale past to the multi-million-dollar mark. And I work with entrepreneurs internationally on how to do so with them and their teams. Listen, on this channel, I'm going to teach you exactly how we do that, tips, tricks, and the secrets. So enjoy the show. Step number 1, educate. I know you guys didn't see that coming, right? Educate the customer. All right. So when it comes to sales, guys, if you have someone in front of you that potentially could be a customer of yours or wants to be a customer of yours, the more time that you put into educating that person, and when I say educating, not telling them about you and your business, that could be the case, but educate them on what they're there for. So if they're there to buy furnaces that you produce, educate them on furnaces. Educate them on all the little things about the furnaces. Educate them on the manufacturing and the processes and the systems and then the people and the company and what you stand for. But the easiest thing you could do and the best thing you could do when it comes to building a relationship with someone and selling them what they're there to buy is to educate them on the product or service that they're there to buy. Stop trying to sell quickly and take a step back and just educate. That's the number 1 step. Second step is listen. Listen to the customer. You could even listen to the customer first and educate second. This isn't necessarily in the order of how to make the sale. I'm just giving you the 6 pieces to make a sale easy by educating the customer. And a lot of education is actually listening. Listen to the problems. Listen to what the person has to say. Listen to what they are saying when it comes to everything and just make the person feel heard. I think a lot of times business owners, people, humans, we're just sitting there waiting for our turn to speak rather than actually listening to the person speaking. I can tell you I've had a lot of practice on this one specifically, not just in sales, but interviewing people on the shows and podcasts. And you actually have to listen to what someone's saying to ask really good follow-up questions. And it's the same thing with sales. Really, really, really good salespeople not only educate, but they listen and ask really good questions when it's their time to speak. Number 3, demoing whatever it is they're there to buy. Let's say you produce logos, you're a graphic designer, okay? And someone is on a sales call with you and you're trying to teach them and educate the customer like we're talking about. One of the coolest things you could do is give them a demo. It doesn't have to be more than 5 to 10 minutes, but have some sort of screen share software like Zoom. If you're on a Zoom call, hit share screen, have your products that you've already done loaded so you don't have to sift around into folders, and show them some logos that you've made prior. Just show people what you've done. You know, if someone's coming to you to buy from you and you take the time to educate them by showing them what you've already done, you're showing them that you can solve their problem, which just happens to be the next thing we're talking about, which is number 4. How to solve a problem, or in the case of educating, solve the problem. Okay, so let's look at it from solve the problem perspective. If you want to make a sale through education, through educating the customer, one of the coolest things and one of the most savvy things you could do is look for the problems that the customer has because you're listening to them and solve the problem for them. For instance, we were just talking about being a graphic designer. On the call, your customer says that they can't find a designer that can actually redraw the logo that they want in a different format. So while you're listening, when it's your turn to talk, you would take that problem that they can't find someone, and you would take that points in the conversation to educate them by solving their problem and say, well, listen, I can actually do this for you. I just showed you on the demo, and I need you to know that I can redraw this logo for you and solve the problem because I am the person that could do it for you. I am the answer to your problem. The point is, look for things to solve problems. Solving problems is a great way to educate your customer and to create more sales. Okay, number 5, and this is something that you want to make sure you do before you go in for the close or before you ask if they want to move forward, is make sure the customer understands the value that you bring to the table or your company provides. Make sure they understand that. Ask them if they have any questions about the things that you can provide for them, or how much time you can save them, or how much money you can save them, or how much influence you can help them with, or how much impact you can create for them. Make sure they understand the value of your service or product before you go to close them. All right, number 6, if you think that you've done a really good job at educating them and solving their problems and listening to them and demoing and educating, then the last thing you do, number 6, is ask them if they want to move forward. Guys, you don't have to do some fancy close. All you really have to do is, okay, you understand the value, you understand the problems we can solve. I've been listening to you, I demoed for you, I educated you. Do you want to move forward? What do you think? Is this something you want to move forward with? And that's all you have to do. You go in for the close, ask them if they want to move forward, but the key is to shut up after you say that. Do you want to move forward? And then sit back and let them answer the question. And that's all you have to do to close a sale, because you've done all the educating. You ask them if they want to move forward. Now, a lot of times, like people in my position, you don't even have to close. People just want to do business with me and just send the money. There is no close because we've been educating for so many years. And you too can get to that point. It's one person at a time. So that's what I got for you today, guys. That's how easy it is to make sales through education. Make sure you take the time to educate your customer, listen to them, demo them, solve the problem. Make sure they understand the value, and you won't even have to close them. They'll just be ready to go. I hope you guys learned something today. If you did learn something or have a question, drop a comment below. Hit that like button and definitely subscribe if you're not. We'd be grateful to have you. I'll catch you next time.